Yeah, we enjoying this. Y'all on the other side of here picking on people secretly, slick dissing. And I'm over here catching y'all and picking on y'all for picking on folk. That be slick dissing. Yeah. See, that's equal reciprocation. Do unto others you want done to yourself. Just lure you in. Come on in, give me your best shot. You who love to kick people when they down. You who love to put people in basements. You love to talk about. You who love to on. You who love to diss people. You who love. You who think you tough. You who make money off of other people's shortcomings, hard times, struggles, struggle and strive. You who make money. Well, how else you gonna make money? Well, you don't make it off talking about nobody. You don't. That's a bully. You basically got a corporation and being a bully. And in this corporation, anybody can work for a religion or not. But I'm here to tell y'all, you do not love God if that's the way you get your dollar. Some of y'all in there I still speak to. I still cool with and I'm still friends with. Even though the Astro done already told me, you don't belong. Ooh, I said something then, didn't I? I said something then, didn't I? I said something then, didn't I? I feel a little bit better and I ain't even been asleep. I just been resting. I ain't been going no 100 miles per hour. God, what it was, I know what it was. God turned me off. You can't, I can only pull out so far. I belong to God. I'm God's vessel. I belong to God. Y'all love to talk about folks. We're gonna filter this world out, man. We're gonna cleanse this world out. If you can't make no money being a straight up man and woman, you don't need the money. And you need to go ahead and put it in my bank account. I got no bank account. I've been kidnapped. You need to get me out of this situation. I'm gonna just sit here. Now that I got all y'all attention. I'm gonna wait here patiently while y'all try y'all best. And y'all just curse y'allselves. My ancestors, I ain't never seen them let off. I'm telling y'all, you can go look it up. The few people who are alive, life is horrible. The few people who are alive, life is horrible. Y'all get paid off talking about folks and stuff, bro. Y'all corny as hell out there, bro. I wouldn't even deal with y'all. I don't even want to be in business with y'all. I wouldn't be in no business with y'all. I wouldn't do business with y'all. Then you got to kidnap, because you lost your soul. Then you got to kidnap people just to steal creativity because you ain't got no soul to create. Then you siphon energy from somebody who got a soul. It's going to go back to the one who got the soul. Y'all is crazy, bro. Y'all wild like that. Y'all done ruined so many families, so many homes with these experiments y'all got going on and don't got a conscience about it. Obviously, your heart's seared. And let me tell you something, do your privates. Oh, I'm going to tell you, I said it. It's no different from a palace H and a poverty H. Ain't no different. Ain't no different. A H is a H. And you better know it. Y'all, oh yeah. That ain't what the world evolved around. That ain't gonna make the sun shine. That ain't gonna fix the eco. That ain't gonna create creativity. All that's gonna do is create karma. I know this from experience, bro. Y'all must didn't really grow in the street. And when you grow up in the street, when you born and raised in the street, you try your best to get out the street, no matter what it takes to get out the street. It's like, while I'm running out the street, everybody running toward the street, into the street. Most of y'all just want to be cool and hard around other people because you can't grow old with nobody. I mean, You come into the world by yourself, you gotta leave out by yourself. Y'all just care about what everybody else think. If somebody popular walked up to me, and I even look up to him, you think I'm a turn on guy? What I mean by turn on guy, I'm not gonna hurt nobody, defile nobody. I'm not gonna diss nobody who don't deserve it, just because this person walked up that I look up to. I mean, what I don't look up to, I ain't looking up to nobody but God. But I admire the person. This person walk up that I admire, I'm not gonna dismiss my father or anybody else for that nature that don't deserve it. Because if you're a true child of God, you wouldn't even think of such a thing. Same with comedians. You can't be a comedian. You are not a true comedian if you only can pick on those who can't defend for themselves, who can't fight for themselves. Y'all think everything's a joke. That's why y'all a joke. That's why when you get money from certain people, they tell you where to spend it. How can you earn money with currency from somebody and then that same people that give you currency tell you where you can and can't spend it? And then why would you even think about sacrificing somebody for an hour you in the first place? How desperate are we for money? And that's how you know we job scared. Well, y'all are. Y'all job scared. In another word, that means you ain't got no true security. You ain't really got no true security. Some of y'all gotta keep y'all butlers. Some of y'all gotta keep y'all maidservant. Some of y'all gotta have y'all mechanics. Some of y'all gotta have people there who take care of y'all. I ain't really just talking about rich or wealthy people neither. I'm talking about you could be in the poor and have to have that. Like my family hood rich. There was always somebody on the street that could fix our cars. There's always somebody on the street that could fix our homes. There was always somebody on the street. And we learned to do it ourselves. Same thing. You pay somebody to be your maidservant in the house. You pay somebody on the block to fix a car. I'm born and raised in the street. Most of the people who don't like me are contaminated. Y'all would have knew that if you did research, and y'all slept with them, got contaminated with them. And if you did something wrong, defiled against me, your chances of catching something is high now, because your protection gone. I'm telling you, bro, I'm an anchor. Y'all gonna learn what these anchor, what's an anchor, what's a tool. Go ask your car seat reading. Y'all didn't even know about tools. You should know about lashes. I'm teaching you these new words. You go into the energy world, you go into the spiritual world, and they telling you what they mean. But you didn't even know about it until I actually said something, or somebody like me said something. Because y'all wasn't saying them on them calls. I ain't never heard nobody say lash or tool. And if I did, it was so few in between, I don't remember. In other words, wasn't none of y'all saying it. So now I'm telling you, go over there. If you can't read, if they not giving, what I'm trying to say is, if you was reading cards and they're not giving you this information, you have no longer been elevated, or they done descend you to the point where you are no longer with them same ancestral team that you used to be with. In other words, you have descended. I'm just trying to tell y'all the business, baby. Don't get mad at me. You want to talk about me? You want to do some toilet bowl tricks? Well, that ain't going to help you over there in the ancestors, because I'm a tool. And for all y'all concerned, I could be the Libra scale itself in the flesh. So I ain't even asked my ancestor what kind of tool I am, because I don't care, because I know I'm doing what God want me to do. I'm a float. Float and a tool is two different things. Who floating on me is the question. Who do I gotta carry around? Cause it gotta be a big dog. So who's on this float? Y'all so silly out there. Go ask your card if you can. Ask them about a lash. Ask them about a float. And ask them about tools. And when y'all do that, go around and tell your crew, that your little group crew that you get around, you talk about people, sacrifice people, tell them they are the last ones. We're going to be able to do that too.